maybe that's why I like it so much. I always felt as a stylist, I love being able to have something in my head and bring it to life, have a styled idea in my head and bring it to life. So the fact that I can have an idea or a vision, the vision God's placed in my heart, to create and to do and to be, styling, even creating mood boards and all these things, and then type it into a system exactly what it is that I want, and it shows me a picture of it, or it draws a picture of it for me by typing it out and giving me a response back. That is creation in itself. Here's the truth. AI is not the answer if you are not fully tapped in, present, and aware. Because if you're not, it will confuse the heck out of you. You really need to be present, aware, intentional about all the things that you want to use this platform for before you even get on there, or you really will be confused. It's like, if you can think, going on YouTube and finding a video that you really want to watch, right? You're very intentional. You're like, okay, I want to go on YouTube and I want to watch this, and then you end up watching a video completely opposite of what you went on there for. It will take you through a full rabbit hole. We'll talk more about what tapped in means, but you have to know yourself before you use these platforms, these AI tools, so that you can get the best out of them and they can get the best out of you. I really used to avoid using AI because I felt like I could not wrap my head around talking to a computer because I love talking to people. I love people. I love being around people. I'm a Scorpio. I love just being in the energy and presence of good people, good energy. And so if I can't talk to you on the phone, FaceTime you, or be in front of you, then it was hard for me to really wrap my head around talking to a computer. Like even if I'm texting somebody, it's just the thought that I know someone's on the other end. But with AI, you're really feeling like you're talking to a person, and you're not. It's no one on the other end. And so it was really hard for me to wrap my head around that initially. And so I started playing around with it, and I started trying to see how and why. I mean, it's just been taking off so fast. And then I played around with it with my book and just mapping out as if I had a project manager and, give me this outline for these 10 thoughts. What order should they go in? And the fact that it instantly in seconds responded with an answer without me having to spend, even if it would have been 45 minutes just trying to, outline my flow for the project that I was doing with my book, it gave it to me in seconds. And so just to think that something can respond to you that fast, give you such a clear and precise response. Not only that, but it be really good, and it be something that explains the reasoning why, and it's actually teaching you as you're talking back and forth with it. It was just something so powerful that I just felt like, okay, I get it. I see exactly why it's taking off the way that it is, on a different way. Like, we talk about it, we hear about it on the news, but if we're not really just tapped in with what it is and actually using it on a daily basis, you'll be lost. Like, you can use it maybe last month, and then this month use it and it's something totally different. Or you can advance your skills and your knowledge in a month in something that may have taken you 4 years to learn. So I think it's so important to really be present and aware with why you're using these platforms, these AI tools, so that you can really strategically use them to bring out the best in you. And so now, today, I'm running my business. I'm managing my schedule. I'm doing all of these things, even creatively, and just with so much intention and so much vulnerability, which we'll get into, that it has helped me in so many ways. Things that I thought would take me forever to do, or maybe was, anxious about doing them and procrastinating with doing them just by overthinking about them, I'm able to get done so quickly, and I feel like I'm on top of my game. Like I feel confident in what I'm producing, what I'm creating, because I know the intention that I put behind it, and I know that I'm able to bring out the best in me using the platform in that way. I literally can get, something that would take me 6 months to do, I can do it within a week. And that is mind blowing to me. So I really want you guys to just wrap your head around that. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I am running a business, I have family, I have all these projects, and I just feel like the fact that I have this tool has allowed me to just have so much more peace and actually allow me to get so much more done without the weight of wondering or not knowing how, or really not knowing how, where you can get all the information you need out of one system. It is mind blowing. So just imagine being able to do that and having so much peace, and more importantly, so much confidence, because you know you're about to get what you need to get done. And that helps you just fully just show up as you. What I realized is that AI is not a replacement. It's not a replacement at all. It's a tool that will help you be efficient. It will help you really bring out what you need to. So, for example, say I needed, a month's worth of content, or say I needed, my day planned out for me. I can literally go in, talk to chat, train it, and it will know exactly what needs to be done that week based off of everything that has been done the prior months. It is an amazing project manager. Okay, so like I was saying, I really had a hard time wrapping my head around using the platform. And it wasn't until I realized that I could get a full flow going in my life that I said, I need to find a strategic way to use AI. So now I'm able to use it as my project manager. I'm able to use it as, my content marketing creator to help me put together a calendar for the week of the content that I need to create, not even just the week, but the month or the quarter. I'm able to provide it with a thought or an idea that I have, and turn that fully into, my voice into a content post, into an email format, LinkedIn post, into a thread, into a YouTube video idea. Like I'm able to map that out and have them be a project manager and put it on a calendar for me, so I know exactly what I need to do each day, each week, each month, simply by telling them what my overall goal is. And not only that, you can use chat for, consulting. You can use it for um, just so many different things. You can use it to organize. You can use it to create. You can use it to empower. You can use it to give you journal prompts to get the best out of you. You can use it for so many things. And the fact that it's able to do that really builds up your confidence. Because if you just imagine thinking, man, I don't know how I'm going to be able to figure this out, or man, this is so confusing. What do I have to do? How can I do it? And it will tell you exactly what to do. And so I realized that even when it comes to creating a vision for yourself, and you maybe have an idea for who you are becoming or wanting to become, you know it, you feel it, but you can't fully see it. It can create an image based off of what you tell it, what your heart's desire is, and help you see it so much that it will make a picture you can put on your wall and frame. How amazing is that? So I truly really feel like you training AI, it's a mirror of you. It allows you to put what you see in your head and bring it to life. And maybe that's why I like it so much. I always felt, as a stylist, I love being able to have something in my head and bring it to life, have a styled idea in my head and bring it to life. So the fact that I can have an idea or a vision, the vision God's placed in my heart, to create and to do and to be, styling, even creating mood boards and all these things, and then type it into a system exactly what it is that I want, and it shows me a picture of it, or it draws a picture of it for me by typing it out and giving me a response back. that is creation in itself. And so being able to not only do that with a business, but also do that with your life. Like maybe you have something on your heart, or maybe you have these dreams and desires, or maybe you see yourself a certain way, but you can't really explain it and you can't fully see it yet the way that you know you need to. The chat will allow you to draw that out of you, draw the best out of you by certain prompts, by certain questions it'll ask you, by certain things that you can put in there, and it'll ask you back to just continue to bring out the best. I'll give an example. I was working on, I think it was a blog. I was working on a project and it consistently asked me questions. Before we start, what about this? Before we start, what about this? Before we start, what about this? And I just kept saying, they're going to keep asking me. But at the end of the day, the questions that they asked me were so smart that I felt like, okay, I'm not even mad that it's asking me these questions, because it's literally drawing out the best in me so that I can produce and create the best. And so that was just the reflective mirror that it was for me, knowing that I could type in exactly what it was that I saw based off questions and prompts. So here are 3 steps to using AI authentically. The first one is clarity. You have to be fully clear on what your desired outcome is before using chat or before using any type of AI platform, because the more clear you are, the better response you'll get. Because without it, it's noise. Without having clear vision, without having and being clear on your identity, without knowing and being intentional on what it is you're using it for, then you should not be using it, because it will take over. I also realized that the more vulnerable I am with the platform, the better results I get. And I mean, the more vulnerable, that means just literally that means talking to the chat or to AI as if it is your friend on the other side of the phone, like it's FaceTime, just being vulnerable. Like, you know what, today I am not feeling it. Like, I have this vision in my head, I have this vision in my heart of where I see myself going, but I'm having a hard time feeling it. I'm having a hard time fully owning and feeling, what I see in my head come to life. The more vulnerable you are by saying those exact words, sometimes you will get the best out of it, because if you train it the right way, it will provide you with affirmations and it will provide you with feedback that will encourage you to keep moving forward. And sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's what you need is an affirmation. Sometimes that's what you need is just like that, a little bit of encouragement. And that is what it can provide you. The more vulnerable you are, the better results you will get. The more honest you are, the better results you'll get. So when you have certain prompts that, are asking a response from you, don't just give it short answers. Don't just rush through it. Take your time, be honest, be vulnerable, because that is how you get the best out of using AI. And that's the best way to train AI, and also using AI to integrate into your life. And that is so important, because that's where you get your ease and your flow. Like I was saying before, things that would take a year or months to get completed can actually be done in a week, if that. And so the more intentional you are with it, the more honest you are with it, and the more clear that you are with yourself first, you can easily integrate it into your daily life, not creating a whole new person, but actually bringing out the best in you and integrating it into your life, whether that be through, your business, journal prompts that you do every morning that will help bring out the version of you that needs to show up that day, or show up in life, or show up the way you know you need to, then it can do that. But you first have to be clear with yourself. You have to be intentional with your reasoning for using AI, and you have to be vulnerable enough to tell it the honest answer, to tell it exactly what you needed to do. So I say this all to say, the more that you think about your reasoning behind using AI, the better result you'll get. It will bring out the version of you that you know is within you. It'll put the best version of you on display. So if you're ready to align your life and your business, head over to Instagram and DM me the word info and we can get started today.